It's finals day at Cincinnati, and it's not a Sunday because we have both finals on a Monday, and we already know the men's final. We gave our preview yesterday, Carlos Alcaraz versus Jannik Sinner. We now know for the women's final, it is going to be Iga versus Paolini, so I'm going to speak about that one. Let's get straight into it, and it is a Paolini-Iga final. Iga leading the head-to-head 5-love, and I'll be honest, it's not the final I wanted. Me and Ben both predicted a Paolini-Rybakina final. We thought Rybakina was going to be Iga. It wasn't to be the case, and I know there were some comments saying, I'm surprised JG went against Iga, considering how much love I gave her at Wimbledon. I just had a feeling that Rybakina was going to do a little bit more, but credit to Iga. She performed, she turned up, and now we've got a matchup in which it's very one-sided for the final. I think a Rybakina Paolini one would have been more interesting because there's more variables and Paolini had a chance. With this one, I don't really give Jasmine Paolini so much of a chance. But let's go through it, and I'll explain why I think that. So Jasmine's playing her third WTA 1000 final. She's undefeated in Masters finals. So that's something important. And Iga's playing her 13th WTA final and is playing some of her best hard court tennis in a long time. Who wins the title? Well, let's speak about Iga first, because in her match against Rybakina, some were saying this was the final before the final. I don't agree with that because I think Paolini had good chances to beat Rybakina if that was going to be the final. But since it's now Iga Paolini, I think it's tougher, definitely. So Iga reaches her first WTA final since Rome 2024. We know she's not really been on it. Wimbledon was fantastic for her, and I think she's now regained her confidence and playing some of her top tennis we saw before the last few years. It's her 29th final, 48th win of 2025, and she's won 13 of the last 14 matches. She is, I think, a favourite for the US Open. Sabalenka, of course, you have to consider, but right now, Iga is finding her rhythm. She's in the groove, and she's super dangerous. The one thing you've got to say about Paolini, though, is on the tour, she has been one of the more consistent players at these big events. You've got Sabalenka with 11 finals, big finals since 2024. Iga 7, Coco 5, and Paolini now 5. And that includes Grand Slams, Masters, WTA finals, and the Olympics. So she is someone who has done exactly what Rybakina has not been able to do and be consistent in these big tournaments. Let's be fair, Rybakina has a lot of weapons. She should, I believe, be in this list, but she's not been able to. And Paolini has been that consistent player. We know she's got that attitude to never give up in any moment. She'll fight for every ball. And I don't think we're going to see a final like the Wimbledon one with Anisimova. And let's be fair, that was a complete beatdown. I don't want to dismiss or be saying anything nasty about Anisimova. She had a great tournament. But I don't think she was able to really dig in and handle the occasion very well at all. Paolini, I believe, will be able to do that. But there's only so far that will take you. I think technically there is a big gap. Power-wise, the matchup's not good for Paolini. And Iga, historically, has always beaten her quite comfortably. So weighing all of that up, this is the final we've got. And I am going to be going for the straight set victory for Iga. The only thing I can say in favour of Jasmine is I reckon we'll get one really close set. Maybe a 7-5, something like that. Maybe she's leading in the set. But I think that's as far as it goes. And probably the set afterwards will be a little bit more straightforward for Iga. And I'm going for Iga to win Cincinnati. There we go. Just a quick prediction video from me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Do you think Paolini can beat Iga? She is a massive underdog with the bookmakers. I don't think it's going to be possible, and I'm backing Iga. Let me know what you think in the comments section. And if you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you soon.